Hello, hello. Another random subway station in Seoul today. We'll just put a title for the rules and let's spin the wheel. But first, we have to say which station we think it'll land on. And I'm going to go with Yangsu Station.
나는 5호선의 미사.
Let's turn up the...
다시 할까?
Hey. What do we got today? Oh, in Seoul again.
3호선. 아니야, 3호선도 엄청 길어.
3호선이네. Our second time getting line 3, and there's 44 stations. And let's see what number we get.
Woo!
Number 7. Go down, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 화정역.
화정역? 화정역이 어디 있더라? 화정?
아니, 너는 너 가까운 거야.
가까워?
내 거는 저기 있는 거야.
나 화정은 많이 듣긴 했는데 거기도 전혀 몰라.
나도 하나도 몰라.
이런 데가 얼마나 많겠어, 그지?
Today we're taking the subway from Shincheon Station, but not the one on line number 2 that most people are familiar with. Shincheon Station on the Gyeonggi-Jungang Line, which has the same name as the other one. Confusing, right? We rode Gyeonggi-Jungang Line out of Seoul for about 19 minutes through the farmland and transferred to line number 3 at Daeguk Station, which is only one station away from Hwajeong, our destination for today.
My voice is probably a little raspy today because I went out last night, but there's a coffee machine here, so gonna get the day started out with some cheap coffee.
여기는 카드가 되니까.
삼성페이 되는지 좀 봐야겠다. Cheers.
커피 향이 좋다. 프리미엄 맛이야?
프리미엄 맛이야. 너도 마셔볼래? 진짜 맛있어. I needed that. Seriously. Going to exit 2. Just completely random. What?
야, 엄청 커.
This is where we are. So it's kind of like a new city a little bit.
야, 이게 임팩트 있는데? 번화가가 많네. CGV도 있고. 간판 보여? 원래 이렇게
맞아.
가로로 있는데 이건 다 세로로 이렇게 있으니까 뭔가 신기하지 않아?
Whoa. You don't see that many neighborhoods in Seoul that look like this anymore, right?
아니 뭔가 좀 비슷하면서 새로운 느낌이네?
It reminds me more of like maybe Anyang or Suwon has a lot of areas like this.
아니야, 근데 느낌이 달라. 수원이나 그런 데는 좀 되게 오래된 느낌인데 여기는 건물이 새롭고 건물의 모양을 봐봐. 원으로 이렇게 둥글둥글한데 이렇게 둘러싸고 있는 느낌 있잖아. 야, 여기 달라. 여기 진짜 좋아. 야, 저긴가 보다. 우리 길에서 나온 게 쭉 가는 게 이건가 보다. 여기 왜 이렇게 좋냐?
It's pretty busy. There's a lot of people that live here for sure.
그리고 저기 보면 700평대 키즈파크가 있거든? 그 말은 저기에 오는 아이들이 그만큼 많다는 거고 저기 청소년 그 센터도 다른 지역보다 굉장히 큰 편이거든? 다른 구보다? 그래서 여기는 청소년들이 그만큼 많다는 건 가족이 그렇게 많다는 거잖아. 여기 사는 사람들도 꽤 많을 것 같은데?
I didn't expect it to be this like hustle and bustle, you know? It's not like a Shindoshi where things are still like getting established. It looks like this area is fully established already. It's kind of all set up, you know? So
맞아.
that's cool to see for sure. It's international snacks over there. Just have a bunch of random super cheap snacks for like 300 won or 500 won.
여기 나는 약간 부천 느낌이 나는데 부천보다 훨씬 뭔가 크고 좀 더 뭔가 공간이 많다.
진짜 섞은 느낌이야. 부천, 범계, 영통 진짜 많이 있어 여기. I think this street is called the 문화의거리.
문화의거리.
I guess this is like probably the main downtown street of this area for sure.
그런 거 같아. 여기 대형마트도 굉장히 많거든.
There's two right beside each other. 인형 뽑기야?
그 우리가 을지로에서 봤던 그건데 굉장히 핫하다. 와, 저기 파트릭 있다. MG Go Around 아니야?
And these days, like all the young people in Korea have these like kind of hung on their backpacks, eh? These little dolls. It's the new trend. Did people do that when you were young?
나 이거 초등학교 때 중독돼가지고 명절 되면 우리가 용돈 받잖아. 그거 받으면 이제 이런 인형 뽑기 집에 가가지고 돈 다 썼어.
You can use your card here, so that's dangerous. So there's a adult store over here, and there's no staff there. We can explore it with the cameras and not have to worry too much, I guess.
왜냐면 저기 밖에 그렇게 써 있었어. 성인 데이트 코스 필수 코스 막 이렇게. 우와.
여기 뭐 신분증 해야 되는데 그 핸드폰으로 QR 코드 찍으면 그거 인증할 수 있어. 내가 할까? So see this if this works because I didn't bring my ID. So
우와.
You did it.
원래는 안 열렸어? 여기에서 가져갔나 봐.
진짜. They're like looks like high school students
어려
right there.
보이는데?
Probably can't show much of this stuff, but I'm sure a lot of people probably associate Japan with a lot of these adult toys, but they do exist in Korea as well. Probably not quite as open as it is in Japan.
우와. 이거 봐봐. 뭐 사지 고민하지 말고 뭐다? 우리 여행처럼 룰렛을 돌려라.
재밌었지?
신기하다.
These kind of like random sort of bar buildings are always interesting. though.
하이볼 비어. 지금 문 안 여셨는데.
Yeah, these are the type of bars you don't really find this style at like Hongdae or those type of areas like Myeongdong and stuff. It's mostly in like these kind of like 고양, 안양 그런데. Look at this. 2848. 야, 포차.
이런 느낌?
Oh.
술고래.
Why is it a 수고래?
고래가 바닷물을 마시는 것처럼 술을 많이 먹는다는 거지.
That's an expression Koreans use to call people who drink a lot of alcohol. So Yujin calls me that sometimes.
술고래.
So winner of the competition, what did you choose?
여기 마르게리타 피자 파는 곳이 있거든? 원래 다른 메뉴를 먹으려다가 가격대가 좀 있어서 여기 음식점 가격대가 조금 있네?
그럼 진짜 부자 동네인가 봐.
분해가 나네? 야, 2인이면 2개 시켜야 돼.
아니요? Bon appetit. That was pretty solid for sure.
맛있었다.
But originally we went in there because we were gonna go to another place with dakbokumtang, which is like a kind of like a big chicken stew with like vegetables, chicken. It's like a really savory Korean dish, but it was kind of on the expensive side, so we chose this place so we could just get one pizza for like under $20. But they made us order 2 items on the menu, so
그래가 더 썼어.
it ended up being more expensive. So other than that, like if we just forget that factor, it was really good.
가볍게 먹기 좋았던 것 같아, 점심 때.
I don't know, when they force you to order more than one thing, it's kind of annoying, but I understand why they do it at the same time, because they probably get a lot of customers there too, and they just want to make more money, but I don't know, it always leaves a little bit of a bitter taste.
We walked around the neighborhood of Hwajeong and noticed that despite the amount of people in the downtown area, it was pretty quiet and peaceful in the parks nearby. It seems like they planned out the neighborhood quite well to give everyone access to everything within walking distance. And it's also quite obvious right when you step outside the boundary, as just crossing the street results in a sharp transition from developed city blocks to farmland that almost looks like it hasn't been touched in a while.
Yeah, you can see like even right there where there's apartments, like it's all buildings and stuff over here, and then right here it's already like not developed at all. So there's some farmland here and a bunch of huts over there.
이 저런 반대편도 원래는 다 이런 지역이었는데 만들어서 이렇게 된 것 같은데?
맞는 것 같아. Yeah, there's like an old sink there and some materials and stuff like that, but I don't think people are living there though, babe. It's kind of like storage right now. Kind of a little bit creepy though. All right, so we're just gonna go check out. They're kind of developing another area over there. It looks like it could be a new Shindoshi or something. We won't go into too much detail over there, but we'll just kind of walk by it and see what they're doing. Hey, there's another church right there.
유독 많은 것 같은데?
Before I came to Korea, I didn't know that Christianity was so big. I was shocked because when I first arrived, it was nighttime and I saw all these like red crosses everywhere. And I was just kind of like, where am I? Like, I did not expect that at all because I didn't really know much about Korea.
우리 장씨 언니야. 챙의 체육관을 만든 거야.
멋있네.
고향 특례시에 소속된 운동선수들이 여기서 운동을 하는 거래.
아, 진짜?
실제 프로 선수들.
It's like a really legit place, I guess, then, eh?
몰랐는데 저기 표지판이 있네. 여기가 15톤 거기 너가 아까 말한 데인가 봐.
So this is where they're developing for the next area on the map we saw. Probably this is kind of a newer development.
At this point in the video, we are walking along here, which is right at the border of a new Shindoshi or new city in development called Changneung. In the future, a lot of this area will be high-rise developments, brand new city parks, and we'll even have access to the GTX, a high-speed rail line that's being constructed to make it faster for people to get around the greater Seoul area. At the moment, it's basically empty farmland, but it has a certain charm to it that you don't normally get to see this close to Seoul.
직거래 무인 판매. 여기다 올려놓으시겠지? 그런 것들을 파는 거를. 그럼 이제 꽃이네, 꽃. 감자도 있고 생강도 다육이 여러 개 있는데 돈을 여기다 이렇게 넣고 가는 거지.
Slip it in there, a little slot. It's another type of system that could not exist in Canada.
다 뜯어가.
Oh, for sure. People would think like, oh, why would I put money in there? I can just take it.
귀요미. 영령 여기 먹어. 이 시키는 고급진 것만 먹나 보네.
그런가 봐. 친구야?
다른 애도 있어? 얘는 좀 양양이 아니네.
너 때문에 집에 못 가겠다 우리.
That's the most random soccer field ever. Hey, there's a ball right there in the tree. This is also like when we were looking at the map today, it looked like we were just going to be inside the city, but now that we're kind of exploring this random area, it's pretty cool.
맞아. 그래 여기 텐트인데? 캠프 있나 본데?
Yeah, there's like a campground here.
뭐야? 이거 캠핑장인가 봐.
But this isn't just like public. This is, I think you have to pay.
그리고 저기도 약간 정글짐처럼 있고. 근데 여기는 되게 뭔가 만들어진 그런 캠핑장 느낌이 많이 나네.
Look at the boats there.
이게 뭐야? 보트구나. 이런 거 봐. 이거 진짜 옛날부터 있었던 느낌인데?
Wow. Like totem poles almost. 진짜 신기해. It's like the most random theme park area I've ever seen.
근데 이 길이 더 신기해 나는.
I think they have a snowmaker here because like all of a sudden there's a lot of snow. Yeah, they definitely have a snowmaker. There's a random like sledding course there.
라마 아니야?
Llamas over there.
이게 뭐가 있나 봐 여기.
고양이. They're there.
야, 얘 되게 빨리 와. 까만해.
Oh, they think we have food. Sorry, guys.
귀요미. 눈이 왜 이렇게 예뻐?
Didn't expect to see you guys over here, that's for sure.
근데 좀 불쌍해. 나오고 싶어 하는 것 같아. 부천에 약간 아이들이 놀기 좋은 웅진 플레이 도시가 있다면 고향에는 배다골 테마파크가 있다.
Like from the outside, it looked like super random and just like someone's private business, but at the entrance there, it looked a little more legit actually. It's bigger than I thought it would be, so.
이게 시즌별로 딱 메인 상품들이 다른 것 같아. 메인 활동이. 그래서 저 안 하는 거는 되게 지금 관리가 안 되어 있는 모습인 것 같고 하는 부분은 또 제대로 해놨는데?
If you're coming to like Seoul as a family or something and you want to take your kids to kind of like a suburb type theme park, I think they could actually like it here. If you like rent a car or something, it'd be easy to get here, but it's not super easy to come here by public transportation, I don't think, with a family.
We continued on to an area called Haengsin-dong, a tranquil neighborhood filled with older villas. When I first got to Korea 10 years ago, I was blown away from the flashy neon lights and massive buildings everywhere. But the longer I stay here, the more my interest goes to areas like this one, where the ways of the past are preserved in what feels like a little bubble that's stuck in time.
뭐야? 이거 그릇인데?
They're storing their like dishes there.
응. 여기 왠지 모여서 식사하시고 그런가 보다.
These kind of neighborhoods are still really cool to explore though.
맞아. 이런 게 옛날에는 진짜 많았거든. 이렇게 앉아 있는 거예요, 여기 다. 앉아서 이제 얘기도 하고. 할머니들.
When you were a kid, all the people in the neighborhood would hang out like that, right? Outside?
막 나무로는 좀 큰 거 있었어. 왜냐면 그때 여러 사람이 모이니까. 그리고 그때는 공간을 많이 개인적으로 써도 됐거든. 그러니까 이제 되게 넓은 행상 같은 게 있었지. 평상.
You know, like nowadays, people that don't know each other don't really greet each other that much on the streets, right?
그 같은 동네에서 약간 적은 거 같은데.
Oh, when you were a kid, was it like that too?
다 알았지. 우리 다 알고 내가 집에서 막 혼자 있다 깼어. 아무도 없어서 내가 오니까 옆집에 아줌마가 와서 나를 달래준다거나 그런 경우 많았지. 자전거 병원이야.
Fixing up the bikes in there, you can see all the parts and stuff. They even have a little like frying pan there for cooking.
이 의자도 다 그러니까 뭔가 노인분들이 많은가 봐. 확실히. 여기는 약간 장식도 하셨는데 다이소에서 사셨네.
그랬나 봐. That wraps up Hwajeong Station. We started in kind of the Shindoshi, the newer area with all the businesses and big plaza. It's really well built, well developed. We saw on the map that they're developing more. So we just kind of looked at that area and it's all farmland. So that was a kind of a neat surprise just to, I don't know, see farmland in the middle of the city basically. And then we ended up kind of in this little like villa area, which this looks like a really nice neighborhood to live too. So yeah, today was another just like a total new experience from the last explorations we had. And yeah, it was fun.
조금 다양한 모습들이 있어서 더 재밌었던 것 같다.
맞아.
그리고 약간 나는 더 기대도 돼. 이게 하면 할수록 지역의 모습들이 전부 전체적인 지도로 그려질 거 아니야. 그랬을 때 그 모습들이 참 기대가 된다. 예쁘잖아.
Yeah, thanks so much everyone for watching the videos. It's really fun for us to explore like this too, so stay tuned for a lot more of these videos in the future. And yeah, just thank you so much and Happy New Year, eh?
Thank you so much. Happy New Year.